Jay, let's talk about what we learned yesterday, the big announcement from Gina Carano and her case against Disney. If you want to give everybody a little bit of backstory on this whole thing, and then we're going to kind of get into the details of what was announced yesterday.
Yeah, well, she was suing Disney for basically wrongful termination, losing her career because of the things that Lucasfilm said about her and things like that. And we had like a false positive, I guess that's what maybe that's the right word, about 3 weeks ago when the Daily Wire decided to report that the case is going into discovery. And everybody was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, we're on our way. And then Gina had to come out on Twitter and say, that's not what happened. Haven't had official word. And then as the weeks dragged on, there were a lot of people that were like, it's probably not good for Gina, because that judge is really looking at it and trying to find a way to dismiss the case, something like that. But no, the judge ruled yesterday. We are moving on. So
that means it moves forward to discovery, correct?
I mean, I ain't a lawyer, but it'll go to discovery or settlement stuff. So we'll see how that goes.
Trust me, Disney does not want it to move to this level at all.
I was thinking about all that, and it's like they have an easy out. They really have an easy out with this case if they take it. At the end of the day, I know there's people in the chat, there's me, there's others that want certain things to happen in this case. You know, they want Disney to burn, they want Kathleen Kennedy exposed. But at the end of the day, as long as Gina is happy and she finds closure, whatever happens, that's all I want. I just want her to find closure in all this. And if she feels good about whatever happens, then that's that. I don't know any information. I don't know nothing. Just throwing that out there. But at the end of the day, if she's like, I'm happy with what happened, then I'm happy. The easy out is this. Bob Iger could come up and say, you know what? I'm going to apologize. I'm going to say this. We're going to do this because I wasn't really in charge when all that happened.
Mm-hmm.
It was Mr. Chapstick, Bob Chapek. He's the guy that did all this, but I'll apologize for his terrible leadership. And that's why I'm going to do the right thing.
Well, that's what a real leader would do. He's not a real leader, and he's also not allowed to apologize to Gina Carano because the trans mafia would come after him. The pronoun mafia would come after him.
I know. I'm just saying, like,
I
hear you, but I'm just saying, like, this company is legendary in passing the blame. It's never my fault. It's that person's fault. It's their fault. It's the fans' fault. It's you don't have enough money fault. It's you. It's this, whatever. We didn't make a bad show. There's just bigots and racists that don't like it, and they're making all the noise like that. They just pass the blame. So for me, I think it would be an easy out for them if they pass the blame. This is when all that stuff was going on. At some point, the defendants began demanding an explanation from the plaintiff and criticizing her for not embracing social media users, demands that she list her pronouns. I do not remember that. I mean, like I said, we might have said that before. I do not remember Lucasfilm demanding that she list her pronouns. Defendants engaged in plaintiff in long phone calls. I wonder what that would be interesting to see. It's constant meetings and a re-education program. That's what they wanted Gina to go through, a re-education program.
Yes, and then they wanted her to get on a Zoom call with like 40 pronoun warriors.
The defendants required the plaintiff to meet with representatives of the Gay and Lesbians Alliance Against Discrimination. Plaintiff did so gladly, reviewed several documentaries to have her watch. Not satisfied, however, this is the thing. Disney was not satisfied with that. More Lucasfilm. They were not satisfied. They continued to demand that the plaintiff issue a public apology, including asking plaintiff's publicist to force the plaintiff to issue a statement admitting to mocking and insulting an entire group of people. Lucasfilm wanted her to write that. So next time you see a public apology from someone, Jack Black or anything else that works, just remember this is what they tell them to do. Plaintiff refused. Of course she did. Here's the funniest part. Well, it's not funny, but interested in showing her good faith, plaintiff sought to donate to a GoFundMe page created in supporting the transgender community. Upon visiting the website, however, Gina read that the page had apparently been created by a Lucasfilm employee and described the plaintiff as a bigoted actress. What the heck?
When
did that happen? I missed that too. that when the plaintiff brought this website to Lucasfilm's attention, Lucasfilm denied that any of the employees had created the GoFundMe account. Shortly thereafter, the page was altered.
Holy crap. These people.
Oh, man.
There's so much we're going to find out. And again, look at this, dude. Without Elon, I'm not sure this is happening.
I agree.
Elon Musk is so crucial to everything that we're seeing right now. Thank God for Elon Musk. Thank God for him opening so many doors and having so many opportunities for people like Gina Carano. Because if you are if you're a person that's not a leftist psychopath, you have to look at the Gina Carano situation and you have to realize she was done wrong. It's not even like a debate. She was done wrong. They defamed her all over her saying something they didn't like, even though what she said wasn't even that bad. It wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, so here is the conclusion from the judge. The defendants have failed. They failed.
Nice.
The court denies defendant's motion. It is so ordered. And this is legal mindset. He did a great breakdown. They claim that if she wins this, they lose the Mandalorian or something like that. I'll just let him talk. You ready? Should we play it?
Yep. Let's play it.
Specifically, defendants contend that if allowed to proceed, plaintiff's lawsuit would unconstitutionally interfere with their control over the Mandalorian. What the fuck? They're saying they're going to lose. They're going to lose control over the Mandalorian because of Gina Carano's tweets. How impotent are you as a company that you think you're going to lose control because someone's tweeting mean things? You're fragile little bitches.